afterwards, and I know I've
What's that on
contacted
your
the
head?
state,
Who hurt
and they're
you?
working on ways too as well to
I
help
recognize
combat
this
a lot
one
of this
here,
stuff.
Your
So
Honor.
there's
The
something
one in
in
the
progress.
right. I think
Well,
he
that
was
makes
a
me
maggot in
feel a little
Dogtown.
bit better about it.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping.
Vito.
So.
What the fuck is going on over there?
Yeah, so is
Yeah,
it
but
possible to do that?
he was known as maggot in the pen.
Vittorio
You know, Vito
DiCenzo,
locked
Your
up.
Honor.
I don't really know about that. Like, I know there's some people that are identified by their mask, but
Yeah, he was locked
satisfy
up.
your
Yeah, I would
question?
like that.
Yes, sir.
I mean,
How was he treated in Dogtown?
if you don't do crime, you won't have to be identified by your mask. Just food for thought.
Vito, he
What?
didn't come up with an attitude
Even
like
if
most
I'm not a
inmates
criminal,
do.
I want to be identified
He
by
came
my
in with a
mask.
yes sir, no sir, can I have some more sir attitude. He was a
I mean, if
good,
you
he
don't
was a
take it
good
off,
maggot.
then you might get there.
But that didn't save him from the Baron of Dogtown. Now did it, Vito? I shot his ass.
Oh my god.
In cold blood, he was cuffed up too.
Well, then just don't take your mask off.
Now
They
ask
can
me
really
if
just
I'd
do
do it
whatever they
again.
want
I'll
in the
answer.
fucking prison,
Well,
huh?
yes, I would. The Baron does what the Baron does in
depends on what you mean.
Dogtown. Because that's his town. And now Vito knows that, and all
Nah,
of
I can't
Vito's
do that
friends
one.
are gonna know that too. Along with the masked
Yeah, no
assassin
bitches.
known
I
as
can do the other
Judo
thing now,
Crooked
still.
Sweeney.
Okay. And to go back to Miss Sweeney, you said
I
that
still owe him
she
one as well, I guess.
pointed a gun in your face and asked you to put your hands up.
Yes,
What did she
yes.
do after that?
She directed me into a 4x4 driven by Tex Graves, who she name-called several times, and I'm an acquaintance of, so I know who he is. And she told him to drive.
Wake me up. Wake me up when we're gonna go, okay?
So she could make a phone call.
Were you able to hear any of this phone call?
Yes. This is how I surmised why she was coming after me. On the phone call, she stated that she had me, and that she was gonna find out what I did to Vito, and if the person on the phone wanted to watch or not or help out. Very clear about that she was. And I answered her questions. She was asking me questions while on the phone. She asked me what I did to him. I told her that he was rehabilitated. I didn't go into the details because I knew she was up to no good. Once I told her, he came in and I fixed him. I fixed him 1 pound of lead at a time. She didn't take too kindly to that, and she pretty much concluded that she was planning on hurting me, if not killing me.
No,
Do you know if she has any relationship with Vito
I
DiCenzo?
told you.
That
You
is
were
not
right,
following?
Charo. You're not
I
wrong.
mean, the fact that she was willing to take my life
I just want to talk to
or
you.
hurt me for it.
No.
I'd say, at the time, no, I didn't know, but I'm guessing they do have some type of
Let's not
relationship.
speculate, sir.
Yeah, come on,
No,
puppy.
at the time, I had no idea they were
I'm not going.
they were friends or anything of the sort.
I'm being kidnapped!
They take you.
Help! Help!
Oh my goodness.
Someone's being abducted from my courtroom.
I think you should let it happen.
He doesn't want to talk to you right now. He's part of a court case, okay?
Recess, Your Honor, or...
Yeah, we're in recess,
be nice.
obviously.
You
We're not
can't.
doing
You
questions
cannot
until
take him,
this is
okay?
over.
That is kidnapping. You'll be placed in jail.
It's also contempt of court.
Is
It happens
she-
again.
Wait, huh?
Okay. All right. Thank you. All right.
I'll ask that again. Mr. Costello, where did they take you?
They took me to the.
I'm gonna
bank
fall
of
asleep
a
in
river.
less than
I think
10
it was
minutes.
Called Cassidy, but they should change it to Baron's Trail, because I smacked my dick on the table. Dogtown.
Brizzy, it's broken. I'm sorry. Here, Brizzy, I'll do a manual one just for you, okay? Cassidy Trail, name pending Baron's Trail.
I came to the conclusion that I was probably gonna die, and she was gonna be the one to do it.
There you go.
And if I didn't act fast, it would have been over for me. So I was in the front seat, and I got my pistol in my pocket. And as soon as she directed me to get out, I got out and I whipped that bitch out. And I pointed at center mass, my beautiful
Move
Lucille,
around.
6 rounds in the
Yes,
chamber.
boss.
And I told her, hands, motherfucker. She showed me her hands, only there was a gun in it, and she shot. So I had to do what I had to do. 3 in the chest, 3 in the head. 6-shot ordeal, capiche, over with. Then I was out of rounds. But Tex
Miss
didn't know
Sweeney
that,
shot
did he?
first?
Yeah, she shot me first.
And what did Mr. Graves do?
Oh, Mr. Graves should be in a grave too, but he got lucky. I ran out of
Objection, not
bullets.
answering the question. Unresponsive.
Yes, just
Should I
respond
try
to what
again?
actually happened, not what
Okay.
you think
Hey,
should have
hey,
happened.
hey! Don't be coaching the witness while there's an objection. I'm gonna sustain the objection.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Should I try again?
Yes, what did Mr. Tex Graves do?
Mr. Tex Graves got on his belly like a worm because I ordered him to. I wanted to shoot him, but I didn't because I couldn't. But I would have. You're lucky, Tex.
Why couldn't you?
Sorry, ask that again?
Why couldn't you shoot him?
Because I ran out of bullets. Fucking Juno Sweeney's ass took it all. She wasn't considerate. She could have gone down in 5, but she had to go down in 6. Like, Jesus, come on.
Yeah, stretched. I walked around a bit.
And
Can't go
what
get a
happened
cup of tea
after
or anything
you
right now
lowered
because I might be
Mr.
up
Graves to
next.
the ground?
I prayed that he didn't realize my gun was empty, and thank God he didn't. As soon as he was on his belly, I called the cops for help, which I got a response from the dispatcher. Former Chief Dark back there. He picked up, and I informed him what was going on while I was trying to corral Tex not to get any brave ideas because I was pointing an empty gun at him. And I told him where I was, what was going on, who tried to kill me, what I did. Some time elapsed. During this, Tex tried to, I think, take the gun from Juno Sweeney's hand, or her lifeless hands, and I stopped him from doing it. So I picked up the gun and I tossed the gun away from both of them. And after doing that, a couple seconds elapsed. The cops arrived. Sorry, just before the cops arrived, Tex tried to stab me with a knife, chased me off into the river. I swam away. I was still on the phone. Then Tex runs back to Juno Sweeney, puts her in the car, and the cops pull up and they flee.
That's about right.
But that's a ballad of Juno and Carmine's story.
No further questions from me, Your Honor. I'll refer to my co-counsel and see if they have anything.
Perfect.
I think I covered everything from him.
Trying to think. Anything else, Archer? Wick, you can ask.
I don't think so. I mean, I think explained what happened. I don't have anything.
Yeah, I don't have questions.
Oh, fuck me.
Questions I wanted as far as narrative.
I got her motive. I got kidnapping. the
Yeah,
attempted
Peanut's
second
locked
degree,
up. Oh, I forgot.
everything else is
My other guards
in
are taking
police
care of him
testimony
right
and
now.
reports.
Correct, yes. I think we're good for Carmine. And then afterwards we can call Dark.
We not see the other guard on the
No further questions
GPS.
for this witness, Your Honor.
Beautiful. Defense? I'm sure you have some.
Gotta hang up.
Just not. Who this?
How you doing, Carmine?
This is
Get out of my
Letson.
face, dude.
Out of your face? Okay. Your Honor, can we treat the witness here as hostile?
I think get out of my face, dude, is
Seems
probably
pretty
textbook
hostile to me.
hostile.
Your
So,
Honor,
yes.
it's his breath, it smells, it's bothering me. That's why I want him out of my face.
All right, give him
How am
6
I
feet
still
of
awake?
distance
Yeah.
there.
Listen,
Yeah,
people
it's
do
like
longer
having
hours than
his
me.
breath.
That's not to say that
Your Honor,
I'm
he's
not
still
struggling
going.
right now.
I'm just
'Cause I
stating the
am.
obvious, Your Honor.
Just
I'm a
respect
little
his
bit
personal
worried that my
space,
stomach's
and,
turning on
if he
me.
continues, then I'll consider him hostile. How about that?
Understood, Your Honor.
But I'm hoping it goes away.
Excellent.
All right, Carmine. Do you understand the concept of?
We are 43 subs away from
stand your ground?
Telltale Games.
Kinda.
You should know you have a gun license, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay. How come you told Mr. Tex to get on his stomach as opposed to taking the opportunity to leave the situation
Oh, you have a gun license. You should know. Fucking badger.
That'd be
while
duty to
holding him at
retreat.
gunpoint?
Because Mr. Tex had a car and presented a threat to me. If I ran, I was under the belief he's
Mr.
probably going to chase me
K3.
down and stab me. Finish the job. There were assassins to kill me. And I was out in the middle of nowhere. I wouldn't have gone far.
But he obviously wasn't armed that you made him get on his stomach.
He was armed. He had a knife. He tried to stab me at the end.
Objection, no question.
Objection,
Oh.
no question. Rebuttal?
I believe Mr. Ledson is asking for clarification, but I think he can possibly rephrase that into a question if
I can
Carmine
rephrase
is
it into a
unable
question.
to realize that that is a
Yeah,
question.
It is.
Good,
it is meant to be a
Jason.
Questioning. So.
My apologies, Your Honor. I'll ask as a better question. At what point
Or just
did you
a
see
question.
Tex with these weapons?
Sorry, at what point did I see Tex with his weapon?
Yeah.
I saw more than one weapon. I saw his car as a weapon, and I saw the knife at the point when he tried to stab me later as a weapon. And there was a gun on scene too, so there were 3 weapons.
Is that Ursula? I think it's Ursula.
And he could strangle me, so there's 4 weapons. Or punch me, so
Maybe
did I
not.
make it a different class of weapon? There was a lot of ways he could have hurt me.
This will be a long one.
When you
As
asked
soon
Mr.
as,
Tex to get on his stomach, were you planning to shoot
hopefully,
him?
once these questions are done, Dark's
If I
gonna be up
had
there.
more rounds
Short
on my
questions
gun-
and
Your Honor.
gone.
Your Honor, he already started answering.
What's the objection?
Ask and answer. Or you explain the scenario testimony as far as what happened with Tex when he had him at gunpoint.
What are you trying to clarify there, Counselor?
I'm trying to clarify if he would have shot Tex while he was on the ground unarmed. Which he went to
Final
answer
rebuttal?
that purely.
He already explained he was trying to disarm him, and he was trying to call the police.
Rebuttal, Your Honor, that's a misstatement of testimony. He did not know at that time that Mr. Graves had a knife.
Why is he not stricken from testimony?
Okay. Anything further from your side, prosecution?
I mean, just exactly what I reinstated. Early in his testimony, he stated exactly what his thought process was with Tex and what he did shortly afterwards.
Please wake up, Sock. Please. I'm too cooked, man.
Yeah. I'm going to sustain the objection. Just move on.
All right. Let me speak on my other counsel. One moment, Your Honor.
All right. Very well.
It's already in his statement that he would have shot him if he had more bullets.
Correct.
But he would have done it before he told me.
Oh my god, yeah.
Hey, good shit. I would have shot it. I would have shot his ass anyways.
He's already told us what happened exactly.
Then he would have got arrested too, so probably not the smartest thing.
I would have ran his ass over.
Yeah. No, they're trying to say that he wasn't defending.
That would have
himself.
got you arrested. Then you can't be the warden anymore if you're in
Why
your own
is she even
prison.
fucking taking the shit to court? Like, this is open and shut.
Is it in the?
Because you and
testimony?
Carmine are
Hold on,
terrible.
just look. Did they bring up him with the?
No, he said he would have shot him, but he didn't have enough bullets. Remember?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why he told him to get on the ground, but he would have shot him. But did he bring up that he threw the gun? Because you could bring that up.
Yes.
So you
he
could
brought it
mention that if he would have wanted to shoot him, like, he coulda
Mr.
used that gun.
Costello.
Or you could just not touch that.
Yeah, I'm just trying not to object too much. We're not here for an hour, right? So
Yeah.
I'm trying to only pick the important pieces.
Yeah. Louder so it wakes me up. I can't. I can't.
Was the question asked?
That question is asked that he'll say, damn, I should.
I don't think so.
He was almost done saying it when the objection came through.
Sorry, let me try that again. I thought I was speaking, but little technical issue there. Okay, sorry. Mr. Costello, when you had Mr. Graves down on his stomach and were pointing your, which we now know is unloaded weapon at him, why did you stop pointing it at him?
What do you mean stop pointing
God
it at
damn
him?
it,
I didn't say I
Galinsky.
stop pointing the gun at him.
Well, you said he attacked you with a knife.
God damn it.
It was empty. What you want me to do? He came at me with a knife. It was a bluff. The whole thing was a bluff. I wasn't gonna shoot. I wasn't gonna shoot him because I couldn't shoot him. That's why he came
This
at
is
me
practice
with
for
a
my
knife. He had the
sleepless
advantage.
nights. You're
He
not
just
wrong.
didn't know it.
Did you tell Mr. Graves that you
No.
had no more ammo?
No, why would I tell him? It was a bluff. I mean, I told the dispatcher, but why would I tell a man who's probably gonna kill me that my gun was empty?
So then I ask again, why did you stop pointing the gun at him? If he didn't know it was empty?
Objection, relevance.
I don't recall ever saying I stopped. You asked me. I don't recall ever saying I stopped pointing the gun at him. I just told you he got brave, pulled out his knife, and charged me. I still had my gun on him. He just took a risk and it paid out.
Relevance.
Was your attention diverted to something else for him to get the drop on you that way?
Objection, Honor.
Objection, relevance.
The relevance is we're trying to understand better this situation.
She's allowed to badger
The
him. She's a
defense,
defense lawyer.
during
It's
the
not a hostile
prosecution's
witness.
questioning, gave Mr. Carmine a lot of opportunities to tell his story how he saw fit. We are simply asking for clarification on some points that are relevant to this situation.
Let me come stand next to my fucking
I'll
lawyer.
open
because
the
I'm
objection.
fucking fuming over here.
Thank you, Your Honor.
She's allowed to do something. She's not doing it on
Pushing her
Okay.
agenda and she's badgering fucking Carmine.
Mr. Costello,
she wants him to say why he looked away. Like, what
how did
is he saying?
Mr. Graves get the jump on you,
Yeah,
so
you
to
are, Bobby.
speak,
Bobby, tighten the fuck up, or else you can fucking paint you.
when you were holding the gun at him, pointing the gun at him?
That's right.
Objection, speculation.
Thank you.
Who's the next one?
Overruled.
Me.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Who's the witness after that?
Murph off the deep end.
Nobody. I don't think you're doing a witness, Bobby.
I wanted to fucking talk about how I
Okay,
shot
I'll
that
answer
motherfucker
that.
Vito in handcuffs. Lined him up
Why
and
did I could
executed
tell you
his
why
ass.
I think I don't. Could you ask it one more time? Sorry, just so I can get.
I'm asking if you were distracted or something, how Mr. Graves got the jump on you, so to speak, when you had a gun pointed at him.
I don't believe he got the jump on me because technically I never had the advantage.
Wait, is she not just fucking
He had
leading
the
him into what she
advantage.
wants?
He
Like, come
just
on now.
didn't know it. I was holding an empty gun the whole time. I had no plans for if he came at
It's
me. I
Crusader
was just doing what he
stream. Oh,
did.
you can babysit me then. Good idea.
All right.
There were.
Wait,
sorry,
why
there were
is
2
what
points
the
where I
fuck
may
is
have been
Graves
distracted,
doing?
though. I made a phone call,
Why is
but I kept my eyes on him the whole time.
why is Graves on
And the
duty?
only time I can recall turning my back on him was when I threw the gun behind me. Does that answer your question?
Yes, thank you.
They're gonna use that against him because now you're bringing up new shit.
One more moment. Let me
Yeah, go
consult with co-counsel here.
Yeah, it's probably didn't report right. Yeah.
Go ahead.
I need to think about something for just a minute.
From what I can see, it does not have any VAF points on it.
Hurry up! Hurry up! Hurry up! Please.
All right, bye bye.
Where's this song back on?
Did the judge say that you could treat the witness as hostile?
Wake me up before you
No
go,
more questions
go.
for this witness, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right. Very well. Carmine, I believe you're done. You may step down.
Thank you for having me here, Your Honor. Baron of Dogtown. Stepping down. So fucking cool.
Okay. Prosecution, you may call your next witness.
Bobby, don't say Dogtown as many times as I did, please.
The prosecution calls Richard Dark to the stand, please.
You're not going
All
up
right,
there?
Richard Dark,
No.
please approach the witness stand to be questioned.
Your Honor, I don't recall him being called as a witness earlier.
Was he or was he not called as a witness earlier?
No, he was. I mean,
It was never stated that he was a witness.
multiple times, Your Honor.
Carmine mentioned him in his testimony, but
I swear to Christ, if
All right,
I'm,
well, I was told who the witnesses were, and we even had a sidebar where we talked about if they could have an additional witness. So, if you wanted to know all the names and didn't have them, you could have asked. So, I mean, I
all
was
right,
aware.
yes, Your Honor.
It
We
was
assumed
said.
it was Bobby Charles, but if Dark is testifying instead of Bobby Charles, that is fine with us.
No, the additional witness was Tessa.
Right, but they initially said that they were asking for a third witness, so Carmine, Richard Dark, and Tessa, that would be their three. That's why we were questioning Richard
Right.
Dark's testimony. But if he's testifying and Bobby Charles is not, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Apologies
right.
for the misunderstanding.
That's okay. All right. Are we good to go?
Yes, sir.
All right. Begin questioning.
How are you doing today, sir?
I've been better. How are you?
I'm okay. Why could things be better?
Yeah, it's been a long day, so.
I see. Where do you work, sir?
All right. What is Ember Quinn doing now? It's this time she's getting contempt. This damn important court case, not the Ember Quinn show.
Bobby, what are you doing? Okay.
Oh, wait.
I guess we have no choice.
I guess so.
Apologies. Sometimes the peanut gallery has a knife. Somehow.
Hey, how's my dick tasting your mouth with all that fucking lies,
I'm
bitch?
a lawyer, you piece of shit.
Get my dick
Oh, wait.
out your mouth. Get my
Look,
balls
Wait, it
out
was
your
Bobby
mouth.
Charles with the
You little
knife?
fucking lies.
Your Honor,
Enough,
we've been
enough,
told that he
enough.
brandished a knife outside the courtroom.
Okay.
Bobby, don't say nothing. Just stand over there.
It's fine, Ember, it's fine.
Oh, dear.
All right, we'll have a 2 to 3 minute recess to sort this all out.
Ah, for fuck's sake. I just want to give a bloody testimony.
Just gonna get some food somewhere.
Hey, Ursula.
Hey.
I swear to God.
Ursula, I want this on camera. I cannot take this bench trial after this. I'm here. I'm a witness.
Wait, is Murphy throwing the case? Please don't tell me my time was wasted. Please. Please, I could have been staying awake in such better ways than sitting here staring at nothing. And listening to ramble. Oh, I think he's on about the Bobby Charles case, if it goes to anything. Fuck me.
Okay, I'll be back with you, Bobby. Hold tight.
I think it's sorted.
You look at Tessa, pretending to be an angel, when she's really just a devil on the inside.
Bobby Charles in a corner.
So everybody get ready to resume, but we'll wrap up this situation over here.
Do I want you something? I'm good, thanks, Sharu. Maybe just for tonight, though. You know, just for the next 3 hours and 50 minutes.
Okay, 3 witnesses. Everybody hates me, and 90 people hate me, Slam. So you think those witnesses that can't keep my goddamn balls out of their mouth want to spout off nonsense?
Damn right. Tell him. My man, Dogtown.
Hey, those 3
Objection to
people.
keep
How
Bobby
my dick
Charles's balls
taste?
out of
How
my daughter's
balls
mouth.
Taste? How that shit tastes? Because you can't.
Huh?
Sustained.
Thank you.
Blowjob and steak day was yesterday. I hate to break it.
The hell do you know?
You can have felonies and be newsflash. Dogtown.
I don't know. I told you, he's in the wrong prison. He's meant to be in Parsons. Yeah, that's true.
What happened to Jason?
Just to clarify, are we gonna wait for slacks to be done over there to continue, or are we just gonna continue?
Yeah, I'm gonna give him the citation for brandishing real quick, and then we can continue.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, taking away my equipment. Okay.
Hey, Oscar, come over here.
Defend yourself in fucking Max's America.
Can't be
Hey,
trusted
Amber,
with
you
a
lucky I
knife.
didn't
You can't
stick you with
trust
that
him with a
knife.
gun.
Wait, what was that, Fat Puppy?
You lucky I didn't defend myself with that knife. Hey,
Wait, what do you mean?
hey, I'll be seeing you in Dogtown. You know when we doing Dogtown execution. You're gonna be
Wait,
put in handcuffs and
execution?
shot down like a fucking dog.
Bobby. Hey, Ember.
That
Ember,
sounds like a
don't you do
criminal
it.
threat.
That sound like some criminal threats.
All right.
If you resist.
Contempt,
Ember.
contempt for Ember too. That's
Heads
like
got your
the
back.
third thing involving her.
Well, I'm gonna beat you if you run. I'm telling you right now.
Well,
She's running. She's running.
This is a good legal question. Is
Well,
it,
I
is it a
guess
criminal
we're-
threat if it was going to happen in Bolingbroke?
Fucking Christ.
Get her.
I guess we're extending recess, Your Honor.
I quit.
Um,
I quit this bench trial.
Okay.
Your Honor, may I
Can't.
approach the bench?
Objection, skip.
Can you approach the bench?
Hold up, I gotta
Regarding?
A threat?
We're gonna need. Yeah, we're still in
Deserved,
recess.
honestly.
Let's wait. I mean, is it an urgent, imminent threat that needs to be disclosed right now, or can it wait until both sides can be present to hear this?
I can probably wait.
Okay, let's allow the crisis
someone-
to subside.
I need a vomit
We'll get to
emo.
that.
The police just leave me here. I love this police force.
So how's your
love
day
this
been, Your
police
Honor?
force.
Yeah, they're trying to find the person that did this
Bobby.
love
Yeah, I
this
mean,
police force. Just leave an incapacitated man.
it's not a press conference for me right now. I gotta
Really,
pay attention to what's
Chaharu?
going on.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Be right near. I'm waiting for the police.
But feel free to small talk amongst yourselves, of course.
interesting thought, Bob.
So was Doc wanting to quit the witness stand? Is that still going ahead?
Seems that way. I think he was being melodramatic.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of my personality.
Yeah, we won't object if you want to.
I object to your bloody outfit, Jason.
Okay. I'm being a
Yeah,
little
sustained.
hostile there.
Sustained.
What's wrong with my outfit? Fuck yous.
That struck.
Oh, thank you so
Stricken from
much.
the record.
Where does it hurt, You wanna know where it hurts? Now fucking
I don't know what you're
Yeah.
going for, Jason, but it's not working, mate.
arrest somebody for fucking
Sort of in the middle of everything.
Yeah, it's kind of like giving me
Look,
like,
I have no hair.
oh Jesus.
Put the hat back on.
I know, that's why I'm wearing the hat.
It's kind of giving me like a stockbroker on crack, you know, but like from London.
Can we get medical down here?
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, okay. I back that. Okay.
That's not a good thing.
No.
I think it is. Stockbrokers are rich.
All right, now we.
Not
I think
the
we're
ones
gonna
we've
need
seen.
medical down here now. What's the situation out there
She
now?
escaped into a muscle car.
Alright,
What's contested
escaped?
court?
Just throw because it's like 3 different incidents with her. Obviously, she's got some part in making them happen. So, it's been 3 disturbances that have taken more than 5-10 minutes. So I'm gonna say we're gonna average that and round it down and estimate it down. So I'd say like 20 minutes federal time contempt and $1,000 fine.
For Amber
That's
Flynn?
it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Jesus Christ. It's like an hour of work. Probably less if you're doing G6 or something. It's probably like 5
And
minutes.
generally, just so you know, Slacks, in my courtroom, basically contempt, I'll always be willing to discuss and possibly excuse it at the end of a court case if it's someone involved in the court case, right? Like lawyer, PD, defendant, or whoever. But with the peanut gallery, I'll never go like fucking hard on them, but they're gonna get contempt if they disrupt the court case because they you know, they're not involved.
So, Your Honor, as a lawyer, I can say to Doc, fuck you, and I'll
Hey!
get contempt, and I can get excused.
I'm not saying that you will,
You wish,
can
man.
or will. I'm saying
Your Honor,
I'm
was
saying
it 1,000
I'm
or
open.
2,000?
1,000.
Yeah, you're good.
Get me
Rhodes,
something to drink, please.
I would
I'm
rather
just saying
fuck
from
Rhodes than
from
you,
the
Doc.
from the people who are supposed to be
I don't
talking
blame
at
you.
some point in this court case, I will give a grain of salt where it's due. When it comes to people in the peanut gallery, no way. You cause a 10 to 20 minutes of breakage in getting this done, and you are going to get contempt. Isn't that right, Norman?
Sure. I heard Juno say something about needing a drink, and I'm here to deliver.
Juno's so shit.
I was just saying how if someone in the peanut gallery causes a delay in the court case, they will definitely get contempt.
Oh yeah, 100%. Fuck around, find out. Murphy does apply.
What the fuck?
Okay, so
All right,
anyway,
I'm all good.
All right. Yes. Are we good to proceed at this point?
Your Honor.
Oh, Tessa wanted to address something in a sidebar. I'm gonna need Grace. Where's Grace?
I think you're missing
Grace is just gonna grab food real quick. If you're happy to give her a minute.
Oh, I need food
wait.
too.
Okay.
Oh my
But
god.
yeah, Tessa had concerns about a possible threat.
Not a possible threat. It was a threat.
Well, you know, to me, it's a possible threat because I haven't heard about it yet. Sorry. Not that I don't believe you, but you can come approach Tessa.
I
It's
don't
okay.
believe you.
Grace, come up here, please.
Sorry, I had to run down and grab some food real quick while we were in recess.
All right, we have a bit of an issue.
Can everyone hear?
Yes.
Okay. At this point, I'm really afraid to testify. Bobby and Carmine threatened me earlier at the prison. And hearing Bobby say he's gonna execute people, I'm kind of scared to go up here. Cause, to be honest, Your Honor, before I got here, I had a member of the PD threaten me.
Huh?
Excuse
It's
me.
pretty serious allegation.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to have a conversation afterwards, Miss Lamb, I would love to figure out what's going on exactly. As far as the threats from Bobby, Charles, and Carmine, is there a reason why you didn't report to the police right away after it happened?
I figured it wouldn't be a point, because I guess what happens in prison stays in prison.
Who
I
threat?
thought your conversation with him was outside of prison,
It was a couple feet outside the gate.
which makes it Los Santos jurisdiction. So if it happened in front of a gate, it means it's within the laws or within the bounds of the laws, of course.
Actually, it was in the airlock. They came outside the gate.
I wonder who threatened Tessa.
So I don't know if that counts, but
From PD. I wonder if it was Cornwood.
Well, you've been called to testify, and basically, you have to decide for yourself. I mean, there's no just like you get excused from testimony. I mean, is there any reason that you didn't bring this up earlier, before this started?
I didn't really know if it would matter.
Oh, Tessa.
Well,
Hearing him
No,
say
she's
that
making me
again,
feel bad for her again. She's
that was
casting
last time.
spells, man.
You want to give me some? You want to give me some feedback? Yeah, we could order them out of here
at the very least.
while
make
you
the
testify.
witness feel a bit less intimidated.
Correct.
Issue them a trespass warning, basically. If that would help in the least. It sounds like there may be some other concerns that you need to address, but I don't know that would necessarily preclude testimony. If we remove the active threat that you're feeling, cool, and that should be good to proceed, should it not?
Yeah, and you are, always within your Fifth Amendment rights to remain silent if you feel like anything's going to incriminate you. So, you always have that out, but there's no sort of mechanism we have to. Obviously, at this point, you said there was a threat out loud in court, so it's not like we can keep.
I wonder who the cop was. Tell us who the cop was, Tessa.
So it's up to you. It's up to you what you want to do. But you can remain silent, but you will not be able to enter any testimony.
Oh yeah, she was in the ICU.
That's pretty much the only option you have in terms of not wanting to
I'm
testify.
sure when she got out, Vito was the first.
But you have been summoned, and we do have to call you to the stand.
I'm sure he was right there.
Okay, I guess.
I can inform those two that they've been removed from the room.
Okay. We can definitely accommodate that at the very least.
What can I say?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Call me Texas Pudge Graves.
Okay. Yeah, if y'all just want to make sure that happens smoothly and at the appropriate time. We don't have to take care of that until the appropriate time. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Sorry, you have to deal with
I'm
that.
just being a
Tessa.
good friend.
Thank you, Your Honor.
We can go do it.
Wait, are they kicking them out now? Because like we could just wait until. Yeah, I mean, whatever. Actually, that's fine.
What am I supposed to do? Make time out of nothing or what?
Anytime now, I'll be questioned.
I mean, you're here right now. Been here for like an hour.
Yeah, 'cause today I got time.
Any minute now.
Is you cuff?
No. I was talking to Tex. It's a
Oh, hold
meme.
on.
It's a meme. Today I got time, cuz. No, like.
Hey, Norman.
I think Tess is just working a master plan.
So that's that is your discretion there, Murphy.
Okay.
There's a massive commotion outside, Your Honor. You want me to stop it?
Oh, what else is new? Is the grass green?
Well, the camera's rolling, so I'm sure we'll see the tape.
How about instead of us
Okay.
doing this, I request 77 so we can proceed with this.
That's also not a terrible idea.
Yeah, 77. Some new blood on the force. Come down here and knock some heads. That could be good for them. Good train.
What you mean? What do we even do up there?
Radio check.
Please.
Would like to get this train back on track towards the station at some point.
Choo choo.
No, I need something. My gun's still up there. I need my gun. I'm not leaving without it.
What's the word? There you go. You got it. You ain't getting any for free neither. I feel like we've been here for like 3 hours. Been at least like 2.5. Oh, damn it. This bloody Ziggy thing's gonna be the end of me.
After the investigation.
What investigation? This is a fucking case. This is where it concludes. You don't need it.
It's not over yet.
Carmine, we'll contact you when you can get your gun back, okay?
I'm not gonna be sticking around long. Okay, can you call Kid out here really quick?
He was just right here.
Yeah,
And
she
she
ran
just
right
said the
back
exact
in.
same thing. Yes, because there's an ongoing court case, Bobby, that you are repeatedly disrupting
Not
at this
Bobby.
point.
Not Bobby.
Or Carmine, you get. PD will contact you to return the weapon.
RT Roman, I'm gonna
coming.
head back in there.
Get out of here. What the fuck did Adam say?
We good to go?
Can we?
Is the defense
Are we
ready?
done? Are we done with the outside? We just barricade the door.
I'll keep an
All
eye on
right.
Judge Braun. I'll keep an eye out in the hall.
Yeah, thanks. All right, let's
ahead with them, Your
let's
Honor.
continue with Dark.
Okay, Mr. Doc. My last question was, where do you work?
I'm a dispatcher at the police department.
As part of your job, do you receive any phone calls?
Well, the system lines are down, but in a roundabout way, yeah, we receive 911 calls, yeah. And 311 calls.
Did you receive any phone calls that may be relevant to this case today?
Yeah, earlier today, I got a 911 call from a Mr. Bobby Charles, the warden. He said that Mr. Costello, the other warden, the co-warden, had been kidnapped.
How did you respond to this 911 call?
I let units know on the radio that we need to get some units over there. And in the meantime, I called him back directly from my mobile, because that's what we're limited to right now. So I called him directly. I let him know who I was, what I was calling about, and I tried to get some more details out of him.
And what did you receive any details from Mr. Bobby Charles?
Objection,
Yeah.
hearsay. Bobby Charles is not testifying today, so we don't have corroboration.
Huh?
Yeah, sustained.
Thank you.
No, Your Honor,
won't
his
refer to
statement refer to a statement in the report.
I don't see a statement from Mr. Dark in the report.
Oh no, Bobby Charles, not Dark.
All right.
believe that was
Yeah,
the-
you can refer to statements in the report, but that's it.
The fuck am I here for, man?
Objection overruled. Actually, go ahead.
The report is no longer in the shared reports for me. I don't know if that's an issue with just my MDT.
No, it's
no.
I had it. No, I had it for an hour. Just let me put it back up there, please.
Swear to God.
1 second.
I swear to God. I'll be there for the 4 months,
Your
buddy.
Honor, looking at the PD report, Bobby Charles does give a statement, but makes no mention of talking to Mr. Dark at all. Therefore, we're going to go with our original objection of hearsay.
He's testifying, Your Honor. That's my rebuttal to the whole objection.
All right. So, like, what are you talking about the PD report? I see Bobby Charles' statement in the PD report.
I see it, but it makes no reference to any conversation with Mr. Dark. Therefore, there is no corroboration for his testimony from Bobby Charles.
Why we need to get this shit sorted out, man.
Okay. And what was your rebuttal to that, Slack?
My rebuttal is Richard Dark is testifying his testimony as far as what he went through as far as this incident.
Okay. Yeah. If Bobby Charles was not complete in his statement to someone else, then that's that's the way it is laid out. But Dark, if it's not something that Bobby Charles said in his statement, you cannot say it for him. You can only speak to your experience of what happened, if you talk to him or not. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems pretty straightforward.
You just can't speak for him if it's not in his statement. That's all.
I don't know why I would speak for Bobby anyway. But yeah, okay, yes, Your Honor. Sorry. What's the question again?
I'll rephrase. Did Bobby Charles tell you what happened to Carmine?
Yeah. Like I was saying, it was a bit difficult to pull it out of him at first, because he was a bit emotional. But that being said, he eventually told me that Carmine was kidnapped by two people, one of which had a gun, and they were in a black truck. That's what they said. We said. So I relayed that information over the radio.
Did he describe the gun person?
I can't recall whether... I don't think he described anybody, no.
Okay. Were you in contact with Mr. Costello at any point throughout this situation?
So, Mr. Costello, we got a 911 call from, I'd say a few minutes after the call with Mr. Charles, the warden. So we got a 911 call coming from Carmine saying that he's been kidnapped, help, I need the police, or something along those lines. So again, I contacted him directly to find out what was going on. The 911 calls came from Cassidy Trail, just off the Great Ocean Highway, off the river up there. So I called Carmine, and yeah, I contacted him directly then.
Did he describe what had happened to him?
Yeah, he said he'd been kidnapped by two people. He said he'd been kidnapped by Juno, Juno Sweeney, and then I don't think he mentioned. He just mentioned there was a guy. He said that he'd shot Juno. He'd shot one of his kidnappers. He'd shot her down, and that he had the other guy at gunpoint. And then he whispered to me that he had no bullets left.
How did he sound on the phone call?
He said he
Objection,
put...
speculation.
Rebuttal,
Your Honor. Richard Dark is a dispatcher and has to deal with victims of crimes every day. He is one of the probably most qualified in the city to be able to tell a tone of a person in distress.
We'll let you decide on this, Your Honor, but yes, we'll let you decide on this.
Overruled. I want to hear the answer.
I mean, I've known Carmine for a while, and like you said, I hear people on the phone quite a lot when it comes to this kind of thing. He did sound rattled. He sounded like, you know, he sounded like he'd gone through something, and I mean, if I'm honest, you know, it sounded like he just shot somebody. If someone just shot somebody, you'd be a bit rattled, wouldn't you? And that's what he sounded like.
Objection, Your Honor. I'd like the part where he says that he sounded rattled because it sounded like Carmine had shot somebody. I object to that as speculation that that's what he would be able to hear in someone's voice, regardless of his experience as dispatch.
Yeah, that is a level of insight that is fairly difficult to achieve. I'm gonna have that utterance stricken. from the
Your Honor, can I
statement.
rebuttal? He used to be a police officer for many years.
Okay.
Your Honor, I still don't think he'd be able to tell that over the phone, even if he is a police officer.
No, sorry. Listen, it wasn't. I'm trying. It's not what I was trying to say. I'm just trying to say that he was rattled. I'm not like bloody Sherlock Holmes over the phone. Okay, I'm not that good. I agree. So yeah, it's just
Okay.
sustained, Your Honor, sustained.
Yeah.
Thank you both. Thank you all.
Just to clarify that, then, did the way Mr. Costello sounded line up to what he told you he had just done?
Objection, speculation. There's no proof that Mr. Dark would be able to tell if what he was being told by Carmine is truth or not.
True. Yeah.
Therefore, he wouldn't be able to
Dark
tell
is a neutral party here.
whether or not
Dark does
how
not know what
Mr.
the fuck
Costello felt
happened.
about that.
I'm not asking Mr. Dark the facts of the situation. I'm asking him if the tone in Mr. Costello's voice lined up with what he was told.
All right. Well, when we're making objections, let's just stick with, like, you know, for the most part, the boilerplate objection, because everything that followed that objection is like a rebuttal to your own objection. I'm just gonna overrule it. We need to get this thing moving. I just want to hear what he has to say and move on to the next witness, because you guys have people too. So let's keep this thing rolling, okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes, again, please. Yeah.
Did the way Mr. Carmine sounded on the phone line up with what he told you he had done?
I mean, yeah. If he had told me that he'd been kidnapped and then he'd shot one of his kidnappers, he sounded rattled and panicked. And that lined up with what I was hearing. Yes.
Okay, and how did the phone call end with Mr. Costello?
I stayed on the phone with him. I essentially try to keep the situation. Obviously, he told me he had no bullets or anything, so I tried to get as much information as I could out to the officers en route, which was Officer Slacks, Officer Maple, and I believe we had one more officer en route, which I think was Kit and somebody else. But I tried to give as much information over the radio as I could. Carmine, like for example, Carmine told me that the guy, the guy that was there, the other kidnapper, was Carmine told me over the phone that he was reaching for Juno's waistband, and he thought that she was going for a gun. So I could hear him saying, "Don't do that. You know, keep your hands where I can see him." That kind of thing. So, the conversation ended. I didn't mean to get off topic there. The conversation ended when I had got police to the scene. So once police were on the scene, I hung up. I basically said, "Listen, talk to the police now," and I hung up the phone. So the conversation ended when police arrived on scene, and the suspects, or the individuals who Carmine had said were the suspects of his kidnapping, were fleeing the scene.
Did you hear any sort of attack while on the phone with Mr. Costello?
Yeah, at one point, Carmine said while on the phone, he got very panicked very quickly. It almost sounded like he was running, and he was shouting down the phone saying he's attacking me. He's trying to stab me. And at that point, I relayed that information over the radio, and I think officers sped up a little bit at that point.
Okay, thank you. No more questions from me. I'll just check with my co-counsel.
All right, perfect.
Hey Ollie, how are you? I'm fucking tired of shit, dude.
Further questions for this witness, Your Honor?
Okay, wonderful. Defense?
Uh-oh.
Do you have any questions for this one?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right.
Mr. Dark, you stated in your testimony that Carmine sounded rattled from the events. Did he sound rattled about these events when he was testifying in court today?
Objection, relevance?
Your Honor, they opened the scope, and it's relevant because if they're attesting that Mr. Dark can tell somebody's feelings about something by speaking with them, then he should be able to do so here in the courtroom as well as on the phone.
A good point.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna overrule the objection. If he can tell one, he can tell the other. But if this isn't relevant, then I'm gonna shut it down next time they object.
No, Carmine didn't sound rattled at all. He sounded like his usual cocky self.
All right. Thank you. Did Mr. Costello tell you that he was in fact stabbed by Mr. Graves or the unnamed gentleman in the encounter?
No. As far as I can recall, he was just saying he's trying to stab me. He's trying to stab me. He wasn't like I've been stabbed. Nothing like that. I didn't catch anything like that down the phone.
Thank you. You stated that you know Mr. Costello pretty well. Is that an accurate assessment of your previous statements?
Pretty well. We're not close friends. We used to be colleagues a few years back.
All right. And in your experience with him, has he ever been known to exaggerate anything?
You could say that, yeah.
Objection, relevance?
Your Honor, it's very relevant that Mr. Dark said that you know Carmine didn't seem rattled at all today and seemed like his usual self.
All right.
I'm trying to establish what that is.
Apples and bowling balls. Is he known to be to exaggerate? That's assumes a general common sense understanding of something that we're not going to have him speak for. So sustained.
All right. Have you, in your personal experience, ever known Carmine to say something that was untrue if it would benefit him?
Objection, more prejudicial than probative?
Oh my
I think
god.
it's incredibly probative.
What the fuck is that objection?
I'm sure you do. Could you elaborate on that?
Well, Your Honor, we're you know the
I've never
prosecution
heard
opened the
that.
door to call in you know Mr. Carmine's character by stating he seemed rattled by this event, etc. I'm just trying to
More
figure out
prejudicial than
if this is
probative.
you know a genuine thing or if he was playing this up to make the situation and charges and things more harsh than they should be for my clients.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna.
Gonna do.
I'm not gonna endure this every single question.